This is an Europass CV, and the recruiter receives so many of these that their office looks like this. And for good reason, because the Europass CV is one of the most popular in Europe, because Europass is a platform that lets you create a CV for free in more than 29 languages. And I know you're here because you want to learn how to create an Europass CV yourself. And don't worry, I'm going to teach you how to do that in just a minute. But let me ask you a question first. Should you even use an Europass CV? And I understand the answer might sound obvious. After all, I understand that the Europass CV is extremely easy to make and also very popular. It even gives you tips to write the best CV you possibly can. But what seems to be a massive advantage can actually be a big problem for you. And I say that because consider this. You need to stand out to get a job. Imagine everybody submits a CV that looks the same and also says almost the same thing because they all follow the same tips. What do you think it'll happen if you join them? Well, pretty much the same thing that happens when you see the 100th in the profile saying that this person likes travel, wine, and movies. Sounds cool, but it doesn't really stand out, does it? So swipe left. So I'm going to teach you how to make an Europass CV, then I'm going to share a better app to help you create a CV that really stands out so recruiters will swipe right on you. For now, however, let's talk about Europass. For you to create an Europass CV, you just need to visit europass.europa.eu. This address will take you to this page where you can choose your language. Then you click Create your free Europass profile. No mystery here, everything requires an account these days, so I'm sure you know what to do here. Just fill out the form and move on. Once you've created your account and you're ready to go, you just need to enter your account and click My Europass. Then you click Create a CV. Now it's time to get to work and actually write your Europass CV. And the first thing you need to do here is share your personal and contact information. You can see here that there's the option to add your picture as well. But be careful. In some countries, recruiters don't really like CVs with pictures, so be sure to research the situation in your desired country. If you decide to add a picture, please be sure it's professional. No selfies, please. In any case, after filling out your personal information, you just have to click Add a new section. Here you can add all sorts of new sections to your Europass CV. The essential ones are work experience, education and training, and skills. But what about all these others? Well, they are additional sections that are not mandatory, but you can add them to your CV if you feel like they are relevant to your application. For example, if you've published articles, research, or books about a topic directly related to your desired job, you could add the publication sections. Regardless of the sections you add, the process is always the same. Simply add the information that the Europass CV Maker is asking from you. And if you'd like to get some tips, you can also click Tips. Follow these steps all the way to the end and your Europass CV will be ready to go. And in case you would like more advice on how to create an Europass CV, feel free to read our full article on the topic written by a certified professional CV writer. The link will be in the description of this video. And also here are some tips of mine to optimize your Europass CV. First, be mindful of how long your CV turns out to be. Ensure your CV is no longer than 2 pages, because recruiters are extremely busy and they may just reject your CV automatically if it looks like a novel. Second, please, when describing your experience, focus on accomplishments, not duties. Instead of simply saying, for example, that you were responsible for selling t-shirts, you could say that you boosted t-shirt sales by 15%. That sounds a lot more impressive, doesn't it? Third, tailor your CV to the job ad. Try to use the same keywords the recruiters used and try to ensure that everything you write reflects what they want. These tips come not just from me, but also from the app that you can use in place of Europass. I'm talking about the Zety CV Maker. It holds your hands during the CV writing process and it shares suggestions of content you can include on your CV based on your job title and years of experience. In this example you're seeing right now, we're talking about an office manager with 3 years of experience. All these suggestions came from a team of career experts and professional CV writers. At the end, you can customize your CV in any way you want, ensuring a striking layout that matches your personality exactly. You can change the font, color, spacing, and you can even change the template with just the click of a button. And before you download your CV, you can see its grade. Here it achieved only 45 out of 100, so there is plenty of room for improvement. You can also see the suggestions the Zety CV Maker has for you, helping ensure that your CV will be absolutely perfect. Once you have addressed all of these suggestions, you can then download your CV with the click of a button. Be sure to give the Zety CV Maker a try. The link is in the description of this video. And speaking of which, was my video helpful? If it was, I would appreciate it if you could drop a like. Also, feel free to subscribe to the Zety YouTube channel for more content like this. I hope to see you next time. Take care.